Welcome everyone, this is the Cosmic Awakening, and today's timeless pick a card is about what you can look forward to. So we have three options today. Option 1, Labradorite, option 2, Turquoise, and option 3, Green Aventurine. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it again later, and share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Take another deep breath. Exhale. Timestamps will be in the description box. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, and YouTube members area. Information in the description box. Another deep breath. And exhale. See you at your pile. Welcome, pile 1. This is your reading. This is what you can look forward to. Okay, so you guys chose Labradorite. The number 29 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 2. Someone here could be a life path number 2, being a 29/2. Doesn't have to be. Labradorite is all about moon energy, so you could have Cancer in your chart or an important moon placement. There could be something about your intuition telling you something or showing you the way. So there's something here about your intuition. Okay, so what else do we have? What can you look forward to? Okay, we have milk and honey. So your intuition is leading you toward. We have the number 51 here, so that could also be relevant to you, as well as the number 6. 6 is Venusian energy, so I'm seeing Libra and Taurus. But Venusian energy is about abundance. Milk and honey is also about abundance. It's sweetness. And we have a rainbow here, so that's blessings. Life is about to become very sweet. Life is about to become sweet. Okay, sweet and nourishing. So abundance meaning you're going to get everything you need, and it seems like your intuition is guiding you in the right direction. So this is leading me to believe that you are effectively following your intuition, is what this is telling me. And we have door to value. So immediately I'm seeing money here, okay, very specifically money. But it's also about the things you value in life. It's seeing your worth and also being valued by others, okay? For some of you, there's a pay raise here. Your finances improving because someone sees the value in you and they're going to reward you accordingly, okay? So because you've been following your intuition, and someone is also intuitively seeing you as someone they should invest in, or maybe you're going to get an investment here, or the money you need. There's something here about you're coming into a time of more financial abundance for sure, is what I'm seeing here. The number 31 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 4. 3 plus 1 is a 4. Someone here could be a life path number 4, meaning 31/4. If you know about numerology and if you have a numerology chart. I do numerology charts as well, so you can find my email in the description box if you're looking to get your numerology chart done. But anyway, it seems like your intuition is leading you in the right direction when it comes to abundance, okay? And abundance doesn't only refer to money. It also has to do with getting everything you need, okay? Everything you need to nourish you and to feel like you are truly blessed, like nothing is missing, okay? And with the number 4 being there, it seems like you have structured your life in a way that is conducive to this energy, and you have relied on your intuition to help structure your life in a way that would lead you toward this abundance, okay? So if the doors have been closed, there are doors of abundance opening for you right now, doors of opportunity as well. We have the 9th house here, so this is something you definitely worked toward, you definitely sought out in your life. You did something, you took some sort of risk here, and for some of you, you may have an online business, or you work, your work is related to travel or teaching on a higher level, spiritual teacher, or university level, or just a higher level of something that you may teach. It doesn't have to be. Some of you, I'm hearing, get your passport ready. We have a passport there. We have a camel. So I'm seeing some of you getting an opportunity to travel to a place where there is a desert and camels. Now, this could be many places, North Africa, East, Middle East, okay? Could also be, there could be foreign travel coming up for you, or you having the money to be able to travel or expand your business, or getting better pay for any work you do dealing with different cultures, foreign cultures, travel, or something online even, or teaching, okay? You definitely held on to your faith. You never stopped believing that you could achieve certain things in life. You never stopped believing in the abundance coming your way. This is Jupiter energy, so you're being very favored by the universe in general when it comes to expansion of knowledge, of horizons, of travel, money. Jupiter is that energy of really expanding your finances as well, and it is that abundance energy as well. So let me see what else I'm seeing with this. You could be blessed with an adventure as well. An adventure. I'm seeing maps as well. Let's see what else we have. We have a business venture. Okay, so for most of you, I would say that you have a new business idea, or there's a new career opportunity coming your way that is going to be very abundant, okay? If you have a new business idea, you can trust and follow through with that business idea, because that is your intuition guiding you, okay? It is leading you toward abundance. And if there is a career opportunity coming your way, I would say take it, because it will be very abundant. Right now, your commitment to your goals and aspirations is being tested, okay? Your commitment to your goals and aspirations is being tested. So you are being tested on how much you want something. The more you want it, the more you work toward it, the more you trust and follow your intuition, your intuitive guidance, the more this energy is true for you. So stay committed to your path is what this is saying. Stay committed to that path. Stay committed to your intuition. Your commitment to following your intuition, basically, is being tested. Now, let's see what else we have for you guys. We have the Two of Cups, and now we have love, okay? Because this one specifically says love. Now, this could be about a partnership in doing something that you love, or it could be a union or a reciprocal love here. Some of you could have a Venus in Cancer, but it doesn't have to be. Or you could have a Sagittarius placement. Now, with the Two of Cups falling right on top of the 9th house, I'm seeing maybe there could be a long distance connection here, or you could travel and find love. A love that is reciprocal, mutual, equal give and take. You want each other equally, you have the same goals, you are working toward a common goal here with someone. Maybe this is two people doing what they love, and maybe it's not a love connection, but take what resonates for you. We have the Queen of Cups here. So yeah, you could have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in your chart, but it's your vulnerability is really leading you toward abundance. Your willingness to open your heart is really leading you toward abundance. Now, I did say that this Venusian energy is about money and love. Venusian energy is not just about love or just about money. It's both. So I'm seeing abundance coming. There could be also an online connection here. You meet someone online, then you meet up, and it's really blissful, and you open up about your feelings, and you're vulnerable. But there's something you feel very strongly in your heart space toward that is going to bring you a lot of blessings and abundance. We have the world, again, indicating travel, long distance, the internet, or dealing with different cultures. Okay. The number 21 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 3. 3 meaning progress. Now we have the 3 of Swords. So maybe you're feeling left out when it comes to some aspect of your life. We have Saturn in Libra, so you could have Saturn in Libra. It doesn't have to be. But there is some situation here or a chapter that you're needing to close out that is painful. Either you're leaving a place you love to go to another place for good reason, but there is something that you're leaving behind, maybe a sacrifice here that you're making. Or maybe you're closing a cycle to a painful situation here regarding your love life here. And this brought you a lot of pain. There could have been a third-party situation going on here. Either someone chose you over someone else, or there was conflict between finances and a love situation. But something to look forward to, I would say, is the end to this pain. Whatever pain you endured, you're closing that cycle. So that's something to look forward to. What else do we have? Okay, this is looking good here. We have the 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups under the ninth house and the 2 of Cups is showing me that, again, if you are in a long distance connection or if you're going to travel, you seem to be coming into union with someone. You're either going to travel with your person and you're going to start a family, like get pregnant or get someone pregnant on this trip. Or for others of you, you are finding emotional fulfillment with someone from a different culture who lives far away from you, and you're going to meet while you travel. Or you're going to find emotional fulfillment and start a family with someone with whom you've been in a long distance connection with. So take what resonates for you. Now, we have the 8 of Cups. So this could have very well been a situation where someone walked away and now they're coming back around. We have the 5 of Swords here. So there seems to have been an ending, something that ended in conflict, or there was mental conflict going on in a situation in your life. And your intuition led you to close the cycle of mental conflict and walk away. And we have the World again. So it seems like you're closing a cycle of pain and conflict, mental conflict, external conflict. If you were having arguments with someone, if you were conflicted about something, you're allowing your intuition to guide you away from this conflict. So that better things can come into your life. There's also an emotional situation here. I feel these are unrelated, where you find something that is so blissful that you're having to walk away from a chapter in your life of conflict and pain so that you can experience this 10 of Cups, this emotional fulfillment, this reciprocal love, and all this abundance coming your way. And so you're closing a cycle of arguments, mental conflict, and pain so that you can follow on a new business idea, maybe relocate, or maybe there was a situation that made you very happy or is going to make you very happy that is going to have you walk away from conflictuous and painful situations in your life, and is going to expand your horizons in a way that is going to help you close the cycle of pain. So I would say there is a situation here to which your heart is very connected that is going to help you walk away and close a cycle of pain and conflict in your life, okay? And once you do that, every other kind of abundance is opening up for you as well, okay? And this could involve long distance or travel, expanding your psychic gifts as well, is going to help you see clearly through a situation and walk away and know exactly what it is that you need to sacrifice in order to experience this fulfillment and these blessings coming to your life. So your commitment to your heart space and your desires and yourself is also being tested. Your commitment to your happiness is being tested. And so you're definitely walking away from conflict and pain here. And because of that, the world is opening up to you and better experiences in general in life here. Your intuition is definitely guiding you away from mental conflict and from conflict. You're definitely walking away from anything that brings you conflict in your life. You're detoxing, you are decluttering, and you're letting go of anything that is no longer aligned with your highest good. Okay, pile number 1. Beautiful reading. That was your reading. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comments section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you would like to watch it again later. Share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, and YouTube members area. Information for that is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 2. You chose green aventurine, so let's see what you can look forward to. So we have the number 25 here and the number 7. Could be relevant to you. It seems like you are on a spiritual path, and this spiritual path is leading you to healing of your heart space as well as abundance. Okay. You could be a life path number 7, meaning 25/7. Could be the case, doesn't have to be. If you want to know more about your numerology, I do numerology reports. You can find my email in the description box for those. So we have to be fair. So I'm seeing a balance here. You could have Libra in your chart, doesn't have to be. You've wisened up about something. You've become very wise, and your wisdom is leading you toward balance. So there is more fairness and more balance coming into your life. The number 38 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 11. So you're coming into a time where you're feeling more balanced. You are able to tackle everything and make the right decisions. Here, the best decisions for your highest good, for everything to come into balance in your life. So more balanced existence. And yeah, green aventurine. You're coming into a time where your abundance is blossoming. We have the number 3, that is the Empress energy. So definitely a very fertile energy, Taurus and Libra energy. And with the number 3, progress. So you're about to come into a harvest. Because you have chosen to balance your life, you have chosen to heal, and because you have chosen to heal and to open up your heart space, you are also welcoming in more abundance. You have chosen yourself. You put yourself first. There is a lot of work regarding self-love here, is what I'm seeing. And that has created a balance in your life. And because of that, now you are glowing, you are very attractive, you are attracting in big, abundant manifestations. Okay, we have the first house. So for some of you, you definitely worked on your looks, your image, and also your physical body. Yeah, of course, but you also, something about your self-concept has changed in a very positive way. You now think highly of yourself, whereas before maybe you didn't think so much of yourself. You are becoming conscious of your talents, your skills, your strengths. You are starting a new chapter in your life of more self-awareness. You are going through an awakening. You have a different outlook on life now, and something about the way you see yourself and you see life in general is changing in a way that is going to be very beneficial. So I'm seeing a case of someone here who has reprogrammed their mind, someone who you are making your mind work for you rather than work against you. And this is going to bring you better results than you got before in your life. So there's a new beginning, there's new opportunities, new doors opening for you. People are more welcoming. The universe is more welcoming because you chose to welcome yourself. You chose to also place importance on yourself and not just on others. Admit your true feelings to yourself. So there's a lot being redefined in terms of what it is that you're aiming for now, because you've gotten real with yourself. Okay, what is it that I want? Maybe you've asked yourself this question, and maybe you were in denial about what you wanted, maybe out of fear of things going wrong or being judged or being ridiculed, but you got really honest with yourself, or you're about to get really honest with yourself, and you're no longer going to be in denial of how you feel about certain situations, people, circumstances, places, and just general experiences in your life. You're getting real with yourself. You're cutting out the BS, because only you can make these changes. Only you can know what is best for you. No one else can tell you what's best for you. And maybe you've been listening to other people's opinions on what is best for you. But because you're admitting your true feelings to yourself and you're no longer trying to fight against your feelings, this means that you're becoming more in touch with your intuition, and you're going to be following your intuition. That is where your true wisdom lies. Only you know what it is that you truly desire, and you're being honest with yourself about that. And because of that, any blocks creating resistance to your abundance are being cleared away from your path right now. Yeah, you've made the necessary adjustments, or you're going to make the necessary adjustments required to be able to really benefit from the blessings that are wanting to come your way, because they are in your energy. But you had to make the decision to allow them to come in, and it seems like you have. The decision, as I said, the decisions, we have the Lovers. So you could have Gemini in your chart, doesn't have to be. Or maybe there is a decision, a very, very big decision you had to make from your heart space. It could have involved a love situation. We have futility, but we have the Seven of Swords. You could have your moon in Aquarius, doesn't have to be, or an Aquarius placement. But maybe you were trying to run away from making this decision, and you didn't quite know how to go about this. I'm seeing an energy where there was some self-sabotage here because you weren't following how you felt about a situation. Because the Seven of Cups, you were confused. This could have involved a situation of seduction here, or maybe you thought you were fantasizing about the future and it wasn't possible, and you were self-sabotaging. Four of Pentacles, maybe you were holding on to certain belief systems or ideas that were no longer serving your highest good, and that was sabotaging you, creating more confusion than needed to be. Meaning, okay, so you had certain feelings about a certain situation in your life. I'm going to make this general now because it could be anything, and you know what it is. But you could have Capricorn or Scorpio in your chart. More specifically, maybe Venus in Scorpio or a Sun in Capricorn. But doesn't have to be. But let's keep going. So you were holding on to a certain belief system, okay, whatever that was. It could have been to do with money, self-concept, assumptions of what you believed was possible for you, or just things you were taught, or things you grew up believing, or just whatever that was. You were holding on to a very rigid way of thinking, and believe it or not, this was what was creating the confusion, and this was sabotaging you, because even though you felt a certain way, you were unable to make a decision because how you felt was conflicting with your preconceived notions of how life should be, or how you should think or how you should do things based on an old paradigm. Now let's see what else we have. We have the Emperor year. Yeah. So you could have Aries in your chart. So yeah, there was a certain stubbornness here, okay? Again, because of how you are perceived by society was conflicting was conflicting with how you were feeling. But it seems like now you're no longer willing to compromise your soul for the sake of, pleasing society or pleasing certain people, because you were sabotaging. You were getting a lot less out of life than you could get if you would just be true to yourself, right? And so we have the Three of Cups here. Maybe you could have been compensating with some form of addiction or codependency here. That was, I'm seeing you evading. You were evading the truth, evading your own truth here. And out of stubbornness, and so this happens a lot where people go against what they want, what they truly want, according to their soul, their intuition, and then it puts you in such a psychological negative spiral that then you have to, or people have to then compensate and numb with substances or sex or just overdoing things or leaning into certain situations that are codependent out of, and it creates chaos out of a sense of trying to numb and feel good, because the only thing that could feel good is following your feelings, but then if you can't do that, you feel bad, and then you have to numb in some way. And it creates a conflict, and it sabotages, and it creates the resistance and the blocks toward that balance in life, what truly is true abundance coming in. And so there could have been a case, but it seems like you are now willing to find a way out of self-sabotage, out of this numbing and this evasion here. Yeah, there's definitely healing to codependent situations, or a healing of the confusion, because you are definitely being very honest with yourself about what it is you want out of life, and what are your true goals, what really resonates with your soul, because that is the only way to alchemize negative into positive. Everything else is just masking a situation, and while it grows worse underneath the mask, right? Let's give an example with alcohol. You're feeling bad because you're not following your heart, and so then you're in a situation where you're evading, numbing, compensating with alcohol to feel better. Now this could be sex, this could be pills, this could be even a codependent relationship. And you're trying to get more out of a situation, and it's just not happening. And so what happens is you're feeling bad, right? And then you temporarily feel good once you numb or compensate with something that still doesn't resonate with your soul, but it gives you a temporary comfort, a temporary feel good. What happens though then with the uppers is then you have a downer, meaning then you not only go back to where you were, but you fall even lower, because this drug or this thing made you feel so high at a certain point that when you don't have it, you fall even lower than the low you were before, and so on and so forth. This is why playing with addictions and trying new substances to feel good is a dangerous thing, because it will give you a temporary half-hour high in most cases, and then, or maybe hours if you keep doing it, but then the next day you feel worse than the day before, and it just keeps getting worse and worse. And so there has to be a decision, a clear intention set, that no matter how hard it is, You have to stop doing this. And you have to look within yourself and ask yourself what caused you to do this in the first place and fix that. You have to fix the problem and not just fix the symptoms, okay? And this seems what you're doing is you're creating a balance by being really honest with yourself about what it is that brings true balance into your life. What is it that makes you feel really fulfilled? And no matter how uncomfortable it may seem to step into that energy, nothing becomes more uncomfortable than to have to backtrack on, codependencies and addictions and all of those things. So if you have fallen into addictions and codependencies here, it seems like you are taking the steps to backtrack. You have been doing that. And the good news here is that it's going to work. You're going to put in the work and you will heal and you will find your balance. You will also achieve some long-term goals here and you will get some wish fulfillment out of this. And instead of holding on to self-sabotage, illusions, and the numbing, you're going to start holding on to your own healing. So we have the Four of Pentacles here twice, but now the energy you're holding on to is yourself, your true feelings, your soul's calling, and your healing, your own goals. Being very clear about that and making the necessary adjustments. So you're substituting unhealthy thought patterns and habits for healthy thought patterns and habits. So that is really good news, and that's what's going to change everything for you from here onward. So that is what you can expect here. That is the good things that you can look. This is what you can look forward to. Okay, pile number 2, that was your reading. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it again later. Share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, and YouTube members area. Information for that is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all and see you sometime soon. Bye, till next time. Welcome pile 3. If you chose turquoise, this is your reading. So what can you look forward to? The number 57 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 12 and the number 3. So with the number 3 being there, you can look forward to progress after closing a cycle of heartbreak, because the number 57 is connected to the 3 of Swords, which is heartbreak. So it seems like you're overcoming heartbreak. You're making progress with your healing here. Some of you could be traveling to an island where the water is turquoise. Okay, you can look forward to that. Others of you I'm seeing, or maybe you're getting all of these blessings, okay, to look forward to, is your crown chakra is opening and you're more open to receiving the downloads from the higher realms here. You're definitely with the number 3 in communication with the higher realms and you're receiving downloads. You are becoming claircognizant. You have this inner knowing. You have this knowing. So your psychic gift that is expanding is your claircognizance, your knowing. So you just know things, and these are downloads from the higher realms. This is not just your logical mind, okay? So it does take following your intuition. You could be a 57/3 life path, meaning 5 plus 7 breaks down to a 12, breaks down to a 3. So it could be that you are a 57/3 life path. If you don't know your numerology and you're interested in a numerology chart, I do those. You can find my email in the description box and I'll give you the information for all my services. So yeah, we have a deep knowing. Again, that claircognizance. There we go. Confirming what I just said. The number 43 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 7. The number 7, you are on a spiritual path, and following your spiritual path, following your psychic gifts is true wisdom, because I'm seeing the owl there, and the owl could be a symbol for you, or a sign, or synchronicity, an animal totem. It could even be your Mayan sign, or you could have that as a Mayan sign. But again, you're being blessed with divine knowledge. You're being blessed with claircognizance, with just knowing what to do. You just know what to do. And And that is what you can look forward to, is becoming very clear about how to make a wise decision. We have patience here, so that is temperance energy. The number 16 and the number 7 again could be relevant to you. So we have double 7. So we have 7 angel number. Go look it up and research it. But if you're interested, divine timing has been at play. You have been patient, and your patience is paying off, because there is wisdom in patience, and you've learned a lot through patience as well. You've seen the blessing in learning patience, in working through your patience, because only in that way could you open up to this higher knowing of this divine knowledge coming your way. Okay, now I just want to move these a little bit to the side because I know I'm going to need the space here. 12th house. You're getting access to higher knowledge. Again, maybe through your dreams. Okay. You've been patient toward yourself, toward your healing. I'm seeing healing here. You've been patient toward others. You have learned to step into other people's shoes. There's a lot about your subconscious mind that is coming out into your consciousness. You're becoming conscious of subconscious triggers. You're becoming conscious of the baggage you've been carrying. You've been conscious of the pain you've been carrying, the trauma that you need to heal. You're getting access to the Akashic records, meaning you're getting access to higher information for sure. Tapping into a lot of the mysteries of life. You're becoming more compassionate, working on forgiveness. That will be very freeing and very healing in itself. You're definitely on a path of spiritual development with all those 7s there and the 12 here. We have 12 twice. So angel number 12, 12. So you may be seeing a lot of synchronicities, a lot of 12, 12, 7, 7s maybe, 1, 2, 1, 2, binary, maybe something about computers and programming, who knows. Reprogramming your mind, I'm seeing, rewriting the Akashic records, and a lot of healing when it comes to trauma and clearing of baggage, emotional baggage, cleansing. So things coming up to the surface that were buried in your subconscious that are coming up to be cleared and cleansed and healed. And we have children. So this could be your inner child, or your childhood wounds, trauma, pain from childhood possibly here. And if you have children, this is going to be very healing for your own children. Your children will benefit from this healing as well. For some of you, your connection with children is a part of your life's purpose, and you're finding that out. If you don't know what your life purpose is and you would like to know, I do life purpose reports, so you can find my email in the description box for that. Your connection with children. So you could have a life purpose in Leo, or the 5th house, or the 4th house, or Cancer. It doesn't have to be. You could also have your life purpose in your 12th house in Leo, or your 5th house in Pisces. Something like that. You could have Chiron in the 5th or the 4th house as well, meaning there's a lot going on here for you about healing your childhood wounds. Okay. And yeah, if you've been doing this, your hard work is definitely paying off. You could have your moon in Cancer. There's also something about the last week of December, first week of January that is standing out. Maybe something you're waiting for is going to pan out. Your hard work is paying off around the last week of December, first week of January. We have the 8 of Wands here. So it seems like you're doing very big strides when it comes to progressing with your healing. It seems like whatever's coming up to the surface to be healed will be healed very quickly. I'm seeing healing going on for you. If you've been patient, if it's been slow, this healing, it's going to speed up. And I feel you're closing a big cycle of healing within the next 8 weeks. 8 days to 8 weeks. That's how fast it's happening. You could have Mercury and Sagittarius, doesn't have to be. Some of you are having a lot of astral travel or dreams that are significant that will help you progress with your healing. We have the Two of Swords, so maybe there has been a period of indecision in your life. You could have your moon in Libra, doesn't have to be. Maybe you're at a crossroads and or maybe even at a stalemate in your life, not knowing, or maybe you were having a hard time making a decision here. And Five of Cups, this was disappointing you, or you were afraid that if you made a certain decision one way, you would have to lose one thing or sacrifice one thing, and if you went on in the other way, in the other direction, you would have to sacrifice something else. Either way, you felt like you were going to lose something, and this was what brought you heartbreak. The number 57, Three of Swords. You could have Mars in Scorpio, doesn't have to be, but so it seems like all this healing is coming with its fair amount of indecision, of stalemate and pain. Okay, so what to look forward to is this healing, but there's a lot coming to the surface here that is painful. Okay, but this is the only way to cleanse and purge. The good news is after this, this could have something to do, Ten of Wands, with oppression. Maybe this has burdened you, all this healing, and having to wait has been overwhelming you, has been a burden. All this patience. You could have Saturn in Sagittarius, doesn't have to be, but I'm seeing this being over within the next 8 days to 8 weeks. Okay, 10 weeks maximum, because we have Wands energy here. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. So maybe you've even been getting nightmares, or sleepless nights here. A lot of anxiety, depression has come up even, and maybe this is something you're becoming aware of and healing right now. Okay, depression and anxiety, and this is looking good because you're making a lot of progress, very swift progress here. The Five of Wands. So whatever information that has been surfacing is conflicting with this newfound divine knowledge that is coming your way, and it's creating a tug of war and a challenge for you. It is challenging here, but look, the good news, Six of Swords, is that you are finally being able to move away from the loss, the sorrow, the pain, the indecision, and the conflict, the challenges. So I see your mental health here. There were mental health struggles here that were keeping you stuck and stagnated. And it was creating this energy of disappointment and anxiety. But it seems like you've done something, or you're doing the work to heal this. And the good news is that that hard work is paying off. I don't know if you're going to therapy, if you're doing energy healing. Whatever it is you're doing, it's working, okay? You're definitely traveling away from troubled waters into calmer waters here. And your patience is definitely paying off. Your hard work is paying off, because after you've done this very hard work, because it wasn't easy, and congratulations for taking it on, because your efforts of personal development and spiritual development are really paying off. You are going to restore your confidence, your purity of heart, your childlike innocence, and you're going to be rebuilding from a place of more mental stability, okay, and a mental health. It seems like you're redesigning yourself, redesigning your life the way you want it to be, because there was a faulty foundation here, because you were building on trauma, and now you're building on healing from a place, a healed place, after a lot of hard work. So it's paying off. Just so you know, you're getting your new beginning here. The worst part of your life is now behind you, pile number 3. This is very good news. And so now you can have a new beginning, where you are wiser, and you can retrieve those soul fragments that have been scattered all over the place, and rebuild yourself into the version that is more balanced. So you are transmuting negative into positive. You are now a lot more assured of what it is that you want, where it is you want to go, and you are building a foundation with intention, rather than based on circumstances of what happened to you in the past. You know, when you are a child, you're very vulnerable to, you know, external factors. But once you grow up and you learn, and if you're willing to do the work, you then become in control of how you want your life to be. You know, our parents, our caregivers, they made their decisions. And but now you're getting the chance to make your own decisions, and you're taking the chance, and you're doing the hard work. So congratulations to you, pile number 3, for doing this. It will pay off. Let me just tell you that. So that was your reading. Yeah, this was your reading. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be noticed of future uploads on the channel. If you want to watch this again, save the video. If you want to feel like someone would benefit from this reading, share this video. And extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, and YouTube members area. For information on that, you have the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time.